How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing today? Well, Axel's got another show for you, and it's amazing sometimes how these shows come about. This company in particular, I've actually done loads for way back in the day, and I don't know, they started to get a little weird, and I never really checked. I always figure maybe they're just some weird American company, but guys come to me, drivers and other carriers, they always ask me, "Hey, Axel, what do you know about this company? What do you know about this?" They'll send me stuff, and I say, "Oh boy, here we go. I got to go down the rabbit holes." And I get load postings all the time. I see the load postings, but we gotta cover Virnich here because something very strange is going on over there at Virnich, and another thing you're doing is disgusting in this industry. So as we do it always on the show. Let's go over their documents. Everything here is public information. We're going to show you a big, beautiful house along the way as well. I like to show them beautiful houses, those houses from sucking off from the industry. So let's start it off, folks. So we got Virnich Corp here. Here's from their safer site. It says carrier/broker. They don't have carrier authority anymore. I want to be very clear on that. Okay. So they're listing at 303 East Main Street, St. Charles. They're showing one power unit, one driver. Impossible. This needs to be updated. You better fix it, Virnich. You better fix it. So, as we can see here, lengthy insurance history. I mean, they do go back to, I think, around 2012 or so. But just November 7, 2024, it shows an insurance cancellation. I believe that was for the carrier side. As you see here, they have a bond. It's a trust fund bond. So if you want to go about looking up trust fund bonds, go look it up. And here it is. So November 13th, 2024, the Motor Property Common Carrier Authority was revoked. This has been about 8 months now. And this is very important. Remember that, November of 2024. But this is where it starts to get a little interesting. You know me, I always like to show interesting stuff. So, of course, I go and I look up the property of the house that's on one of the records, and I'll show it. So it says Ryan Virnich. So, Ryan, I'm sure you're getting my video here because I dropped your email. I think you owe everybody an explanation of what the hell you're doing over there. And it's in care of trustees in Virnich, Philomena, 2020 Trust Company, blah, blah, blah. But I just want to point out right there, on April 11th, 2024, you guys got a deck put in for $134,268, but yet carrier authority got shut down. So let me get this right. If we go April, so what was it? April 11, 2024. Then we got May. We'll go like this. May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 months. So 7 months later, after you put in that big, beautiful deck, what, you decide to shut down the carrier authority? Maybe you shouldn't be putting in decks for $134,000. But I can understand why when I see the house, but let's move along. So Virnich Corp, 5 months ago, now remember, 8 months ago, the carrier side was revoked. So maybe Virnich can explain why on LinkedIn it says looking for reliable, scalable, and efficient freight solutions. Virnich Corporation has you covered with a full range of transport options tailored to your needs. Look, standard and expedite FTL, white glove service, straight trucks, smaller freight solutions, auto transport, flatbeds, and hot shots, TSA approved pickups and deliveries for secure shipments. You should not be advertising for no carrier stuff when you don't have a carrier authority. It was revoked 8 months ago. Yet 5 months ago, you're still advertising for the carrier side. I find it very strange, too. You even put auto transport in there because usually the only guys I actually see advertising for that auto transport, especially with 53s and straight trucks and expedite, are the foreign guys. Let's move along. So here's supposedly the current address. Now, this looks like a building built in, I don't know, maybe the 60s. I zoomed into the sign. I don't see nothing there about Virnich. Now, I think it is a two-sided sign, and I could not get a clear picture of the other side. So if I'm mistaken, please forgive me. But definitely explain to me how this carrier/broker broker authority was running out of here. I'm just curious. Inquiring minds like to know. We like to show the drivers, the carriers, and the other brokers what nonsense is going on. So here, when we look at broker snapshot, we see Virnich Corporation, but we also see the name Righteous Logistics. And then on the right, you'll see their address history, which the current one is showing 303 East Main Street. But then we got the other one, 1879 North Neltnor. Now, the 1879 North Neltnor, lo and behold, UPS store. Really? Really, Virnich? So you were running out of UPS store, broker and carrier authority. Interesting. You are so lost, you forgot to even update some other stuff, but we'll get to it. So here's Virnich Corporation. And it also said alternative names, Righteous Logistics. But now the agent name is showing a William G. Gladstone. Very strange. So here's from State of Illinois, Virnich Corporation, registered agent, William G. Gladstone. And then we see their president, secretary, and director, Ryan, Philomena, and Ryan. Now we get to this big, beautiful, lovely house. You know me, I always like to show these lovely houses. I remember when I was growing up, there was always that show of that guy. What do you say? Lifestyles of the rich and famous. And they would show these nice houses. So let's take a look at this house, which shows, let's see here, last sold November 4th, 2021 for $865,000. The Redfin estimate is $1.1 million. Folks, let's show you some big, beautiful, colorful pictures. So let's we got to go back to the top here. Hold on one second. I don't know why it went all the way down there. Here's the lovely house. Beautiful stonework. I love it. Landscaping, nice. You got the hall inside the house. You got the probably 90s tile pattern going in the hallway floor there. Luxury carpet going up the stairs with the special railing. Nice. Oh, yes. Nice. Look at this. I mean, some of these pictures actually kind of look fake in a way, so I don't know if they're true. This might be, sometimes they do virtual staging where they add the furniture and stuff in. The walls and everything will be true, but usually they'll put like virtual pictures in of the furniture. Oh, yes. Here we go. Nice. Oh, look lovely. Man, you guys must be making a killing on that broker, or was it the broker and carrier side? We're going to get to how you're posting 62-cent loads, though. Look at this. Oh, nice. I don't get that gray with the brown there on the island. I don't like that look. That tile pattern behind the stovetop there, too busy. That should be something less busy. It's taking from the rest of the cabinet and the stove there. I used to do homes. I know. Trust me. Here we go here. Oh, nice. Even these tiles here that are going vertically up the wall. I don't like that look. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And I was never a big fan of these bowls that rest on top of the countertop there, the granite, and then to leave the plumbing exposed underneath. That in this kind of house, I would not have the plumbing exposed underneath. Stand-up shower. Oh, yes. You love your little colorful shirts I see back there in the corner, Ryan, if those are yours. Look at this. Man. Living large while sucking from the drivers. Look at this. This red doesn't belong in this room. Definitely not. Man. And you added that deck too, $134,000. Is this the deck for $134,000? You got robbed. You just really got robbed. $134,000 for a deck, please. Okay, folks, we got to move along. No swimming pool unless I missed it. You got to put in the swimming pool from the next year or two from the blood sucking you do from the drivers there at Virnich. So we got Virnich Corporation on the left, which also showed alternative name Righteous Logistics. Then on the right, I look up Righteous Logistics, which also had an alternative name Righteous Corporation, which Righteous Corporation actually used to be Highline Logistics, which leads us to this other guy now, Alexander Pavlovic. Here we go. Here we go, folks. So, Virnich Corporation, you'll see there, I also pulled this from the state of Illinois. Just to verify, on the bottom it said, assume name, inactive, Righteous Logistics. Okay? So, Virnich Corporation, Righteous Logistics. Then Righteous Corporation became Righteous Logistics, which is actually Alexander Pavlovic. I don't know what the heck is going on with these guys, but there's some strange stuff going on here, folks. Strange. So, Highland Logistics actually was from Alexander Pavlovic. Okay. That was also broker authority. Oh, interesting. And that was revoked in 2020. So, what was going on here, folks? Was Virnich carrier/broker authority also operating at the same time with this broker authority with Mr. Pavlovic? What the hell was going on here? Now, Mr. Alexander Pavlovic leads me to all kinds of stuff. Yes, Mr. Pavlovic has been a very busy guy. So we'll see in there Highland Logistics. We also, and all I did was pull up these corporations, quick snapshot. I didn't go start looking for all the authorities. I didn't have time today. But you'll see Wolf Logistics Group, LLC. Then you'll see AP Phoenix, Inc., Flash Logistics, Inc., Tam Dream Logistics, LLC, Drop Ceilings Plus, Nishki, Inc., FCRS, Inc., AP Expediting, Inc., what else we got here? Sunrock Logistics, LLC, KJM Express, Inc. Some are active, some are inactive. But like I showed in other shows, sometimes the corporations can be inactive, but there could be authorities attached to these which are active. I think I left off ACP Express, Inc., Something Renovations, Bar 91, Inc., DZOJS, Fiki Equity, Wolf Logistics again, Sunrock again. So, strange stuff going on. And now we got this website here, which is Righteous Logistics. Very, very strange website. I don't know what kind of weird stuff's going on here. Let me read you some of this here. Righteous Logistics was founded with the belief that freight business shouldn't be just about numbers, but about people and their core values. Guided by the vision to be righteous, to do what is right, we put clients' needs above our own, every shipment, every time. It has become essential to be righteous. We believe lifelong business relationships emerge from a mutually shared set of virtues. This is some bullshit. You know me. This is some bullshit, whoever put all this together. We're guided by our beliefs, are committed to be righteous, to do what is right. I can't read no more of this. There's even a video here, and it shows like Nelson Mandela. It shows, I think, Abe Lincoln. It's some weird stuff going on here. Let me see. So it shows the same address is what's showing on Virnich's. And then it says on the bottom here, I got my big head in the way. Let me see if I can turn off my head real quick, folks. Gotta unlock this. Let me see here. So you'll see there on the bottom, it says 2020, Righteous Logistics, Inc., all rights reserved, in partnership with Virnich Corporation. So Mr. Pavlovic here, or whatever's going on, sharing the same addresses. I mean, this is weird stuff going on here. And I thought something was weird the last couple of years, because a lot of people started asking me, hey, what's up with Virnich? What's up with Virnich? Oh, Virnich got real cheap. So I don't know if Ryan is just playing cover guy for these foreign guys, but something's going on here, or he's in partnership with them. And for them to go on as long as they did and have that UPS address and showing carrier and broker authority, I think Virnich, you were hiding underneath the radar for a very long time. But now Axel, he's putting it all out there. So let's move along. on Selectus here, you still got the UPS address. Selectus is a bunch of idiots. So, you've been as a fraud on Selectus since September of 2014 with a UPS address. Really? It says a lot, Ryan. It says what kind of person you are and what you're doing. Because you're in this business and you're a fraud as well. And you still have the UPS address on your Selectus profile, probably because you're not the one using it anymore. So, I put all these addresses, email addresses, into the emailer. I don't want to hear no crying, Ryan. You should send a big apology to everyone in industry and let us really know what's going on. Because my videos go out to a wide range of people. They live on YouTube. And I send them, I repost them. They go in a lot of groups, a lot of brokers, a lot of carriers, a lot of drivers. Everyone is tired of the bullshit. So they had a load posted, cargo van, 1,700 non-negotiable. So you guys think you're gangsters now, huh? Non-negotiable. What's weird is you put the non-negotiable after you put garbage rate on a load. So you got this Eli or Ellie Norona, logistics specialist at Virnich Corporation. Went to some college, God knows where, like art school or something, I think in India or something, Panaji. Started as a dispatcher in 2014 through 2016. Ellie, you're garbage. You're garbage in this industry. You're garbage what you do to these drivers to put this up there. You had a load from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to Inglewood, California, 2,733 miles. 2,733 miles. You want a van for 1,700, non-negotiable. Do you even know the operating costs of these vans and what these drivers do? No, you guys want to have your nice little houses and your fancy little cars while you're sucking it off from the drivers. That's what you want to do. So we're going to take the 1,700, divided by 2,733 miles, and what do we get, folks? 62 cents per mile. Drivers, let me explain something to you. Stop doing what you're doing with these types of people. These are frauds, these are criminals, and these are bloodsuckers. You see what kind of houses they have? You are slaves to their fortunes. That's what you are, slaves to their fortunes. You need to wake up. You need to start going with good brokers or get your own customers. You brokers, you are doing things that are pushing these drivers to go and back solicit your customers. And I'm at the point, I'll be honest with you, I would do it if I were them. Because when your people are doing this to the drivers, why would they go with you? Because answer me this. There's no way in hell that this load, I know damn well there's no way in hell that this load is less than $1 a mile. From the customer, there's no goddamn way. So how much are you taking there, Virnich? How much percent are you sucking? It's right there. Purple, black, yellow, white, whatever you want to say. You are thieves as far as I'm concerned. And this is why you hear all these people talk about broker transparency. It's from you crooks in industry that do this. You want to have those big, nice houses. You want to go on your little drinking excursions, your little wine parties, your little cheese get-togethers, while people are on the road dying, literally dying. Not only drivers, but citizens from this kind of crap. Because when you post this kind of crap, and especially if it's the newer drivers trying to survive, what do you think they're doing? They're racing to try to get the load done. They're trying to get 2-3 loads. They're barely getting any sleep or no sleep. You are a problem. You are causing this. When you guys post this garbage, trust me, the carriers and the drivers are to blame as well. But you are publicly posting this nonsense. And then to put non-negotiable, like a Nazi. That's what you are, Nazi. Nazi slave driver. So, Virnich, whoever you are, Pavlovic, whatever, with all your other logistics corporations, changing the corporation, taking one corporation name and then changing it to another corporation name. You guys are not slick, man. I'm telling you, you are not slick. You all think you're slick. I'm making these videos. I'm gonna go, especially in Expedite. I'm coming for everybody. I'm going through all of them. Don't cry. I don't want no crying. Stop trying to bang my videos down on YouTube. Melko, or if it was Jacob Davis and those criminals over there, whatever they call themselves. What the hell they call? Something network now. Union Network. Bunch of frauds and criminals. You guys keep trying to take my videos down. You don't think I know what I'm doing? That other one that's for whatever reason got knocked, it's coming back up. I have to just redo it. Stop wasting your time, because everything I put is public information. It's commentary, it's review, it's everything it needs to be just for you. It's love. It's love. You guys all deserve this love for all the bullshit you've been doing, because I'm going to expose all you frauds every which way I can. I need more of you drivers that are have some cojones to step up. Start sending me in some video clips, pictures of any of this nonsense you see going on. I don't care if it's at the shipper or receiver. I don't even need to, like I always say, a lot of my informants, I keep them under the radar. Just give me some good video footage, give me the pictures. There's a couple other stuff I've been hearing going on up there in Chicago, one of them warehouses too. I need these videos, okay? This stuff is going to people it needs to go to. You want the fraud to stop and all this nonsense? We got to throw all these people out on the streets. Just like they're doing on the semi-truck side for all those deaths. It's got to stop. 62 cents, Virnich, or whoever you are. Whoever you are. I don't even think you are who you say you are. You guys are crooks. 62 cents. Anyone who's bidding with this witch, like that other witch that was over there at Pinnacle, that Danae, doing all the other nonsense with the Union Network group and those Twitch bullshit they were doing, I'm telling you people, I'm documenting everything. So keep doing what you want to do. I'm Axel. Catch you guys in the next one.